Hey there guys, AngryMoose here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the attackers of Overwatch, how much damage each of their attacks do, and their damage per second. Hopefully by the end of this video you'll have a higher understanding of each hero, and end up not using any of this information because all you do is play Bastion every damn game. First up we have Genji. Genji is a cyborg ninja who's pretty badass and makes me hate myself every time somebody's good at him. His first attack is a shuriken throw, in which he tosses 3 shurikens at his target. When all 3 hit, they deal a total of 84 damage, meaning each one does 28 damage. His dash ability does about 50 damage, and his ult does about 120. So Genji, with his basic abilities, has a DPS of 84 damage, and with his ult 120 damage. Pretty simple, right? I give him the rank decent. Next up is everyone's favorite, most balanced hero, McCree. McCree's basic abilities deal 70 damage each, and he can get off 2 hits every second. His stun deals 25 damage, and if you manage to hit all of the bullets in his fan of the hammer, it deals a total of 375 damage in a second. His ult, when fully locked on, can kill anything, so technically his maximum DPS is 600. I give him the rank of stupid fucking overpowered piece of shit. Var is next up in the list, and she's bringing the heat. Her rockets, when landed correctly, deal 120 damage. Her pulse rocket doesn't deal any damage, which is good to know, but it raises the question as to why the hell it doesn't displace a setup Bastion. Her real kicker comes from her ult, which deals about 600 DPS and lasts for 3 seconds. This brings her total from her ult to 1800 damage. I give Farah the rank awesome, but seriously, why doesn't her pulse rocket move a setup Bastion? Next up is Reaper. He is one spooky son of a bitch. His basic hits are difficult to accurately measure, but it seems like they do about 150 damage per hit, and he can get off 2 per second. His ult, however, doesn't deal as much as I thought it would to a single target, with only inflicting about 510 damage. I give him the rank of pretty neat. Soldier 76 is essentially the Batman meets Master Chief of Overwatch, and he's one badass dude. One clip from his gun deals 425 damage, which means it's a DPS of 156.442 damage. His pulse deals a total of 120 DPS, and his ult does the same amount of damage as his basic hits. It just gives you the console experience as well. I rate him much cooler than me. Lastly, everyone's favorite, Tracer. Tracer's booty isn't the only thing that's on fire, with her basic hits dealing 240 DPS. Now, that's a lot for basic hits, but it's made up for the fact that she has a 1-second reload time, plus it being crazy hard to hit anything. Her ult does 405 damage to an enemy that it is stuck to, and much less to surrounding enemies. I give her the rate of, why am I so bad at her? Now that we know all the DPS, here's a helpful chart.